toss.
Welcome to AFLNT's coverage of the 2025-26 NTFL Men's Premier League Round 12 clash from Bendigo Bank Oval here at Nightcliff on Larrakia country today. Coverage will play host to Nightcliff Tigers and Pints in what should be a cracking game. Nightcliff are coming off an 8-point loss from St Mary's and would be desperate to get the 4 points before Christmas. In their way are Pints, who have had a great start to the season, sitting on top 1 game clear. My name is Chris Bucks and I am joined by my commentary partner tonight, Dom McCormack. Should be a good match and a great evening here at Nightcliff, Dom.
Yeah, Bucksy, this should be fantastic. Really looking forward to this. 2 teams that have been playing really good footy throughout the first part of the season. We're already more than halfway through, but last game before Christmas, you really want to put some, pardon the pun, but some runs on the board and get a win. And even though Pint are sitting a game clear, they've got a difficult run home. Nightcliff lost last week, as you said. They want to get a win here on their home ground. Yeah,
definitely got to keep winning Nightcliff to keep in the top 3 spot, because St Mary's are trailing and Waratahs are hunting behind them.
Underway here, first quarter at Nightcliff Oval. Connor McDonald up high, got a little tap on it. Pint, can they get themselves the first clear possession out? They can. Their midfield's been really good this season. That's a poor kick though. Turnover straight away to half back there. Nightcliff in possession. Kicking to the outer wing here at Nightcliff Oval. Charging onto the footy there. Polkinghorn for the Tigers. Handball comes out. Tackles laid. Spillage comes through. Pint again, first in at the footy. Parfitt, nice handball out. Comes out there to Jack Paris. Got a nice handball out to a teammate. Dirksen at the back of the pack here. Just cannot quite get his hands on the footy. Pressure comes. Tackling pressure was good. Schwarzenberg gets a kick away. Up towards centre wing. No mark there. Players cracking in early here. Still working hard forward at ground level, and the umpire says, I will have it. Good start, Bucksy.
Great contested footy there. I just saw Parfitt in there. He's so clean in the contest. Good start.
Nice little tap out again by Connor McDonald. Kick comes away there from Jack Brown for Pint. Nathan Brown, little tap on it. Can he get hold of the footy? It's a challenge. Adrian Scott can. He's got a hold of the footy. Nice little chip in board. Brings it back into the middle. Philo will get it back here. Just finds a player in space, and that's a good thing to do early stages of this game. Finds a teammate, and the mark has been paid there. He's under quite a bit of pressure, but the mark being paid. Dunbar out on the wing. Called to play on. Long kick now, up towards half forward, comes off hands. Tigers well represented. Good handball out from Adrian Scott, picked off though by the Pint defence. Handball trying to come out of trouble there and eventually seen over the boundary line.
Just good by Brodie then. Just that bit of composure to hit up a target to slow it down. Really looking forward to Adrian Scott, I feel. Nightcliff really need his run and carry around the football.
Been more proactive too this season, Bucksy. I think Adrian Scott really looking to get involved. Tap out again is good. Wilson held off the footy, no call. Oh, there he is again, Adrian Scott. Good tackle laid, Spillage. And the ball taken over the boundary line. Again, contested footy, Bucksy, early on. Really good from both teams.
Yeah, and Adrian, he's really maturing and getting around that 30, 40 games mark. So really developing into a consistent player.
Exactly what we want to see. Good development at all the clubs. Good attack on the footy there from the Tigers. Quick kick out comes out, though, from Stevens for Pint. Up towards half forward. Tackle laid close to the boundary line. And the umpire will take the footy for the ball up.
And Brownie's lining up on Noah Spiteri. Very good forward for Pint from Wodonga Raiders.
Good clash there. Kick comes out from Wilson, the vice-captain for Pint, picked off. Call to play on now. They go by hand. Little dinky kick away on the left boot. Again, Pint well represented, got good numbers around the footy. Scott comes in and releases by hand. Kick up towards half back. We'll come back to Scott. He's involved early. That handball not terrific. They work their way out again, just trying to do it by hand here. The Tigers comes out to Philo, brought down in the tackle by Wilson. And the free kick will be paid for holding the footy. So PINT certainly on the move here. Their midfield love to run in waves and just carry the footy. Long kick now, up inside 50. The lead comes from Prendergast. And eventually out of bounds for a boundary throw in their right forward pocket.
Ned Pendergast from Yarrawonga in the Ovens of Murray also played with Williamstown this season in the VFL. I see Ryan Nyhouse is lined up on him, so another great matchup. Also Wilson on Brody Follier.
Tap out from McDonald. Shot on goal here. The left foot snap is going to go through. That's a terrific kick on goal. First blood here to the PINT Footy Club.
And I think it was Wilson, was it? No, it wasn't Wilson. He's running back to the middle. Not sure. Just great reading front and centre from the ruck tap then and snapped it through the goals. As you said, though, PINTs are running in waves. Hard to stop. Nightcliff have got to counteract that. Either their forwards have got to push up and try and block their run, crowd the numbers around the midfield and let Nightcliff midfield push back, or they've got to go with them. Be interesting what they do, the coaches.
Yeah, great start there from the PINT Footy Club. Still not quite sure who kicked that goal then. But a great bit of ruck work. Got the ball into space and then a wonderful snap on the left boot straight through the middle. So PINT 1 straight 6. The Tigers yet to score. Tap out in the middle there coming from Mac Johnston for the Nightcliff Tigers. But away they go again. Good left foot kick there up towards half forward. Charging onto it, Nyhouse. Geez, hard to stop when he gets the footy. Parfitt. That's a good kick into the middle. Well represented there. Good numbers. Looking to move the ball quickly. Handball comes to Philo. Will go with the left boot. Beautiful kick up to the leading player there in Fergus Green. But the defensive PINT up to it, at least for the moment. Scrap on here at half forward for the footy. And the umpire's going to call it to himself.
Very good pressure there from the PINT's defender just to get his fist in front of that and keep it forward. Ferg, a very good player on Hawthorn's list and also a year with Footscray.
Nightcliff bring that away from the congestion. Scrapping for it now at ground level. Almost came out there to Johnston. PINT take it away again, but again cut off. Both defences working overtime here. Handball's out to centre wing. Parfitt with the footy. And he's dealt with two after kicking that footy on, so a downfield free kick.
Looks like Parfitt's got it, yeah. Oh, no. Ball up. Oh, blood.
There's going to be a blood rule here against the Tigers.
Also, Billy Henderson's in from Torquay. Also had a stint in the VFL. Coaches the under 11s boys team here at Nightcliff.
Kick now up inside forward 50. Little bit of a push out. PINT well represented, good numbers. Handball comes out. Slapped forward, comes to Philo. Handball out into space. Scott there, so too Politas. Handball comes to Parfitt. Going around the ring here, and again, another free kick was to be paid, but the umpire quite rightly paid the advantage there, and a lovely kick ending up in the arms of Fergus Green. So the Tigers with their first real opportunity to have a crack at goal here.
Yeah, disappointed. I see PINTs are trying to get physical with like Parfitt and Green and them, but it's not working. You still got to be disciplined, and yeah, they would have won the ball back then, but now they got a down for free, and Ferguson Green's having a shot.
Yeah, left of centre here. Good approach at goal. Gee, probably a poor kick in the end from Fergus Green. Falls short. No mark taken. The ball wrapped up here and eventually just tumbling out over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in. Gee, I thought he'd make the distance easily there, but he didn't do so.
No, but there is a breeze coming to the Male Griffith scoreboard across the ground.
Not that strong.
Not that strong.
Not that strong, surely. Boundary throw-in now.
Trying to help him out.
Yeah, I know you are. Tap out back into the corridor. PINT extract, at least for the moment. Little handball. Cut off. Snap on goal. almost a good one there from Shay Link for the Tigers. Off target, one behind. So they register their first score for the evening. Pint leading 6 points to 1, 7.5 gone here in the first quarter.
It's been great footy, great contested footy. Plenty of numbers around the ball. It's which side's going to open it up.
Long kick, and that's a good kick too. Front on contact, has to be a free kick.
Adam Jorgensen from Wodonga, Cola United Junior.
No mark taken. Nicely picked up here by the Tigers in Fergus Green. Well up the ground, released by hand. Handball slapped down. And away they go. Centre wing, good chain of handballs. Comes back to Jorgensen. Quickly onto the left boot. Cut off again. Gee, Riley Baldy playing some sort of a game already in this first quarter here for the Tigers. Little chip kick comes to Politis.
Yeah, he's also from Casey Demons VFL, a midfielder.
Long kick up inside 50. Dirksen being held. Works his way to the back. He lays his tackle. Pint numbers are good. Quick kick out comes. Cut off here. Lachlan Tardrew takes the mark.
Very class player, Lachlan.
Nice little chip, and look at the lead. That's excellent work. And who is it again? Fergus Green. Chips again. That's a good kick. And I think he's found, is that Jack Paris there, isn't it?
Jack Paris.
Gee, how much work did Fergus Green put in there, Bucksy? I called him playing or receiving possession probably on centre wing. He's worked his way back in order to lead up the ground inside 50 and then has put the pass onto Jack Paris's chest beautifully.
That's good class and that's fitness, so that playing that next level work rate, working up the ground, then pushing back. And him and Tardrew actually played for Sandhurst in the premiership last season in Bendigo. Oh, that's the grand final.
Jack Paris, beautiful kick on goal there, puts that one straight through the middle. So the Tigers registered there first, and that kick puts them in front. 1-1-7 to Pint 1 straight 6. Almost 10 gone in the first quarter. Yeah,
Jack Paris is getting himself into the game too. He was up on the wing when Ferguson had it around the centre, and then he pushed down deep into that space. Also a very class player and very fast when he gets up and going. But it's been a great start by both teams. Looks like it's going to be a cracking game.
Yeah, it's always very impressive, isn't it, to see those forwards working up the ground and then back again. That's so much gut running goes into that.
Yeah, and it's quite small, a bit smaller this ground, I feel. But always looks like it when you're coaching here.
Tossed high. Connor McDonald winning that one down against Shay Link. Tigers, are they able to take it away? No, they're not. A holding free kick will go to the Pint vice-captain in Cameron Wilson. Little chip out wide. Finds a teammate. Jai Barry. Barry on the left boot. High up and under for the forwards. And the mark taken or free kick paid? Mark taken there by Nathan Brown. Chip sideways. Another little chip is a good one. Tigers being careful with the footy as they try and work out of defence here. Low drilling ball. No mark taken. Was good spoil there. Jack Paris coming in, trying to take the footy. Parfitt, nice little kick up to Baldy. And that's a good tackle. And a push in the back is the call. So a free kick will go to Cameron Wilson here.
Been good, Cameron Wilson. Had a bit of it.
Got the ball here at half forward for Pint. Need to use this breeze while they can in this first quarter. Oh, almost a mark taken in the forward pocket. Comes off hands. Good kick. Again off hands. Tigers well represented around the footy. Handball comes out. Cut off there by Bear. Again, another long kick up into the forward pocket. Off hands. Close to the boundary. Pint. Good numbers around. Price gets it. Releases. Kick on goal. Oh, hit the base of the post. So a minor score for Pint. Ties things up here. 1-1-7 apiece. 12 minutes gone in the first. Quick kick in comes to Shay Link. So Shay Link in the back pocket. Nice ball to Truella. Just told to kick long. Fergus Green the target. Good defensive fist away. Keeps it away from him. There'll be a ball in right on centre wing here at Nightcliff Oval.
And Fergus Green, we just spoke about it. He's up on the wing contesting that footy. Just his work rate. But Nathan Brown across half-back there always gets the big jobs, playing on Noah Spiteri. But just every contest he's in it. just that experience.
Ethan Smith playing on Fergus Green, another terrific matchup. Connor McDonald at the back here, takes the ball away, gets a nice big kick up into forward 50, and that's a good mark. Great play there from Jai Howard. Wheels around, kicks long. Nathan Brown did really well there to keep Spiteri out of the contest. Just a little bit of body, Bucksy, bit of annoyance from Nathan Brown.
He's very good at it. Always gets a tough job. Just their work rate, though. Pints are trying to put the pressure on him.
Nice ball in. Mark taken by Louis McLennan. Lights just really starting to take effect here. Beautiful sunset here at Nightcliff Oval. Beautiful wet season moment as the ball ends up in the hands of Nathan Brown. Disposal is good, goes to Kennedy. Now to Lachlan Tardrew, working their way around the wing. Lead came, Campion was really good to cut that one off. Taken there by Jai Barry on the left boot, hugging the boundary line. Now Price, what can he do with it? Kick from him under pressure. Out of bounds on the full, is it? Or a boundary throw in?
Not sure.
Just couldn't quite see the signal there from the umpire.
Just great pressure by Pints then. Nightcliff looked like they were out with Brett Kennedy, but they just got numbers around the ball and worked with each other. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in. No, free kick.
Out of bounds on the full, the ultimate call there. So Nathan Brown to take the footy. Matt's hugging the boundary, and that was very close also.
Hard to see from here, but yeah, very close.
Touch ball that's gone over, so a boundary throw in. 14.5 minutes gone here, 8 plays 7, Pint in the lead. McDonald just trying to toss his opponent out of the way, didn't quite work. Ball comes to Philo. And there'll be a free kick behind the play here, which will go to Brodie Philo.
Great matchup, Wilson and Brodie Philo.
Little chip. Nice kick it is too, comes to Polkinghorne. Left foot kick up to Politis. Got a touch on it. Goes to Johnston. And it'll be cut off here. Errant kick there from Mac Johnston. Now a kick inboard, will be cut off. Baldy it is, goes to McDonald. Now the run through the middle. Waitman. Kick up to full forward. No mark taken. Oh, Ryan Nyhouse taken out behind the play. And Bucksy, you called it, trying to put on that physical pressure. But there are positive ways of doing it, negative ways of doing it. Pint are doing it all negative at the moment.
Yeah, they're trying to get them off their game. But players like Ryan Nyhouse are just so professional and play the gut footy. You can do what you like, but he'll never be undisciplined.
Nightcliff on the move now through the corridor. Ryan Nyhouse picked out a beautiful kick into the middle. Got numbers around the footy here, have the Tigers, but well done to Pine. Handball comes out to McDonald. Sweeping handball from him out to Chalmers at half back. He'll look into the middle. Mark taken, yes it is. Schwarzenberg wheels around. Players in the clear here. Mark taken on centre wing. Little chip inboard comes to Jack Brown. Nice long kick, attacking kick up inside 50. Moved out of the way, and that's a good mark taken. Great use of the body. And the mark there taken by Ned Prendergast. He's a size and presence down there, isn't he, Bucksy?
Yeah, he's very good because they've only got the one tall target down there. But Pints across the ground there just with their composure, and they switched it to the wing. Like the first couple of minutes, the start of that quarter, they're just trying to get it forward at every cost. Nyhouse and Brown and Henderson are cutting everything off, so they've just taken a bit of composure and hitting around the ground and waiting for that spare lead.
Prendergast putting that straight through the middle. Beautiful kick from him. More importantly, second goal on the board for the Pine Footy Club. They move to 2-2-14, leading Nightcliff 1-1-7. 17 minutes down, first quarter.
I just think the Nightcliff forwards have got to work it down, and they're quicks. Like, I don't know how fit Kennedy is, but, you know, the small forward, I see Jack Perris has gone down there, which is good. Might give him a bit of pace down there because it's coming in their forward line, but they're just not holding it. They've just got to keep working, and Wade Dirksen, I feel, has just got to get amongst it. But a battle of the midfield. There's a bit of class. Ovens and Murray and ex-VFL players for both teams in the midfield.
Up goes Johnson, won that one down nicely. Handball out to Parfitt. Looked to handball momentarily to Scott. Now kicks long up inside 50. Ball thumped away. Scott comes through. That's a wonderful pickup. Handball off to Polkinghorne. Now the shot on goal. That's a beauty. Polkinghorne received it back. Wonderful kick on the left boot from the pocket. But how was the pickup from Adrian Scott? That's what created that goal.
Yeah, just hit it with pace. There was 2 PINTs players and he used his pace and hit it with, yeah, clean pickup and got the handball away. And a great composure by the goal kicker, Polkinghorne.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It received
through the traffic.
he got the ball twice there, so stayed in the game. But wow, Buxy, you talked about Adrian Scott early, saying that he's maturing as a player. I think a few seasons ago, he would have come through there, probably fumbled that, being concerned about the body pressure.
Yeah,
right then,
definitely.
Bang.
Just that confidence. Once they get to that 40, 50 games mark, I feel the young fellas get real confidence.
Oh, it's wonderful to see. Wilson over the footy, pressed out of it. Quick kick forward. PINT, there they go. Barry loves to run. Long kick. Thumped away by the Tiger defence. At it again is Price. Tigers got good numbers around the ball. PINT in control here, though. Pushing it ever so close to the goal face here. The swarming numbers as they love. That quick kick comes out and the mark taken. So Wilson it is. Cameron Wilson, the vice-captain for PINT. And a really good opportunity here to put their third on the board, the quick response.
Just disappointing there. There was a few Nightcliff, I think they were forwards, just across the centre of the ground, and PINT said their spare players need to roll up onto their spare players, not give them that opportunity. Wilson
just going sideways here. Now the look for the forward on the lead, but beautifully cut off. Well done there by Lachlan Tardrew. He was well and truly onto it. Now to Kennedy. Little chip. Jack Paris with ball in hand. Long kick down to half forward, and in the end easily picked off there by Ethan Smith.
Been a PINTs player for 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 years, I reckon. Played in their premiership sides and Prem reserves.
Good contest here at half forward. Again, the PINT midfield were the ones that were front and centre. Nightcliff, can they take it away? Not yet. Quick kick comes out from PINT. No mark taken in the forward zone. Handball comes out. Tigers kicking it out wide. That's a nice mark. Will it be paid? Yes, it will. So Jay Moody out there, the number 1 on his back.
Former Portland Victoria player. His 3rd season up in Darwin. Jay Moody.
Nice long kick up to half forward. Players crashing to ground there. Nightcliff first to the footy. Comes out again to Polkinghorne, the last goal kicker. PINT with numbers. Kick up towards centre wing. Good contest. At the back of the pack there for PINT is Spiteri. Couldn't get to the footy. Good handball. Into the clear. Now it opens up. Dirksen, good use of the body. Picks up the footy nicely, goes to Scott, taps it back to him really well. Took a moment, put the ball in the hands of Kennedy. That was wonderful play from Wade Dirksen. Tries to chip forward. He's got a player in the clear and finds him.
Just class then. Once again, Adrian Scott attacked that ball.
Polkinghorne, sorry, Buxy. Polkinghorne playing on there and kicking the goal. In fact, it's not Polkinghorne, it's Shea Link, much taller than Polkinghorne. Played on there and snapped on goal. Puts that one through. He kicks his first. And Nightcliff with the advantage now. 3-1-19 to PINT. 2-2-14. 21 and a half gone.
Just really good then. As I was saying, Adrian Scott attacked the ball there. And it was a fair way off from Wade Dirksen. Was 2-on-1. And he made the distance to get the handball off Wade and pushed it forward, and then just the class of Wade, instead of bombing away, Wade Dirksen from GWS, he just looked up and hit that forward on the forward pocket. Just that composure. You can tell them that next level footballers don't panic under pressure.
So Jaden Bear is the one who's playing on Adrian Scott. He's got his hands full at the moment. Ball tapped forward by Johnston, comes to Parfitt. Tried to get a handball out. Tackle laid now in the middle. Ball held up. The umpire is going to call it eventually. He does. Politis with the tackle.
Politis and Adrian Scott all come through the junior program.
McDonald with the tap out. Comes to the wing, goes to Campion. Onto his left boot. Kicking into space across half back. Pressure on here. Good play here by Jay Moody just to hold it up. Scott coming in as well. Now Johnston. Handball from Moody out to Adrian Scott. Fantastic use of the body. Wins his own footy. Close to the boundary. Goes to Johnson. Goes by foot. Had Parfitt the handball too and ignored him. Right in the pocket. Link had it. Lost it. In fact, it was Fergus Green. Great pickup. Right on the quarter time siren. Great quarter of footy.
Yeah, it's been a great quarter of footy, and that's what we expected from top playing third at the moment. Yep, the scores are Tigers 3-1-19 to Pints 2-2-14. We look forward to getting back with you after the break for the second quarter.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the win, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot in this thing. This is my city, yeah, this is my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring him up, up. Bring him back, bring him back, bring him back. Bring it back, up. Bring it back, bring it back.
Top End footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Go! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top End footy. Nothing comes close.
Where for
Welcome to AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League. Second quarter clash between Nightcliff Football Club and PINT Football Club about to get underway. My name is Chris Bucks and I'm joined by my commentary party, Dom McCormack. Nightcliff 3-1-19 to PINT's 2-2-14. Been a cracking start.
Hasn't it, Bucksy? Been a terrific game so far, and we were just having a chat off air. The midfield battle's been superb, and the ball sort of bounced a bit, hasn't it, between each half back?
Yeah, and it was a short quarter because just the game's been played in the middle, but just the attack on the ball by Adrian Scott, and then you got Brody Folio and Wilson in the middle, and even like up forward, Wade Dirkson's got a competitor, Brad Ryan, PINT's captain, very good defender, making it hard. But it is a game in the midfields at the moment. Just really got to work and see who gets on top. And
Siren sounds.
Sunset.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It's a magnificent sunset here at Nightcliff Oval. Beautiful wet season sunset underway here for the second quarter. And the Tigers, out they go. Lachlan Tardrew, long bomb. And a free kick. Oh, the free kick's going to PINT. Gee, that would have been the perfect start for the Tigers if they were able to get a free kick there, or the mark.
Nightcliff always go well kicking that end. That's their goal-scoring end because they got the crowd on the balcony. But, great defence.
That was very good. And they have been to the PINT Green Ants all through this season. Their defence has been excellent. Connor McDonald, speaking of excellent, his season's been superb. Here they go. This is what they love to do. Get this ball moving and to do it quickly. Nice little kick forward from Chalmers. Finds Jai Barry. Barry on the left boot is nice too. Jaden Bear worked hard for him. Playing on Adrian Scott in the first quarter. Jaden Bear, and had a heck of a time of it. Adrian Scott, that's one of the best first quarters I think I've ever seen him play. Great to see him in the action. Bear now. Into the corridor, inside 50. No mark taken off hands. Ball slapped defensively for the Tigers. Close to the boundary. And that was exactly where it was always going, Bucksy.
Yeah, the Nightcliff were pushing there, but just having a look like Baldy and Tardrew down in that back line, even Parfitt pushed down into defence, trying to help out.
Yeah, good support. Boundary throw-in's a short one. McDonald was there, couldn't take it. Ball comes to Wilson, lost it. Big ruckman in Mac Johnston got it away. Oh, that's almost a mark at centre-half forward. The long kick on goal is a goal. That's a super goal out of nothing. That one came from Adam Jorgensen. I was too busy having a look at the fellow who went for the screamer there inside 50 and landed awkwardly, but gee, kick on goal was superb. PINT hit the scoreboard first.
Just very good pressure. PINT's in deep then, and then Nightcliff got that hurry kick. But credit to PINT, they've just set up really well behind the ball, locking it in their forward 50. And Adam Jorgensen, class play. He actually had a stint at Nightcliff a few years ago from Cola United, from where I'm from, played all our junior footy. But very class player playing in the Ovens and Murray, and that just showed on his left. He swung around and kicked it from about 45 out.
Well, this game has got its ebbs and flows, that's for sure. PINT back in the lead by a point, 3-2-20 to 3-1-19. Mac Johnston and Connor McDonald. Connor McDonald, I think, won that one by a fingernail. Johnston did really well. Comes out to Tardrew. Again, the long bomb inside 50. Fergus Green, the target. Pursuing the footy. Taken in a tackle. Gets the handball away. And the umpire, there's a bit of a wrestle on here in the pocket. The umpire's just going to take the footy. And a free kick paid to PINT. Just changing the angles here. Goes right across the goal face, and the mark taken in the opposite back pocket. He'll come back again. Pressure on here. The target out there, Brad Ryan, the captain. The ball didn't reach him. Close to the boundary line. And Tigers, great defence. Great defence from their forward unit there, in particular Shea Link, who kicked a good goal in the first quarter, seeing that ball out of bounds.
Just shows the confidence PINT's have got to do that, switch it back and across the ground like that. It didn't work that time, but they were just trying to spread Nightcliff.
Connor McDonald, he takes the footy out of the ruck so often. Kick up to centre wing. Excellent mark. Ned Prendergast, another goal kicker in the first quarter. He's called a play on here. Hadn't moved. Handballs through the middle. PINT on the move. Long kick. Dangerous kick. Up inside 50. Truan tried to hold out his opponent. Tackle laid. How will the umpire see it? It's going to ball it up. 30 metres out.
Great ball movement from Pints there through the corridor. There was plenty of players around, just moved through the traffic.
Sam Bates come out of that contest the worse for wear. Mac Johnson getting a tap out and a hold free kick. And that will go to Nightcliff. And down here is Sam Bates still feeling the effects of that last contest. Mac Johnson's got to wait for the umpire to blow the whistle here. Time back on. Now he can do it. Off to Philo. That familiar kick on the right boot. Beautiful long kick out towards defensive half back. Chip up forward. Lost the ball in the tackle. Good call by the umpire. They work hard, Pint. Little chip. Had a tap on initially. Now the handball. Good handball to Truan. We'll have a long bomb. It's going to go too far and over the head of Ned Prendergast. He got much more on that than what I thought he would, Bucksy.
Yeah, lucky for Nightcliff then. That was probably an opportunity they lost. But Wade Dirksen was up across half back then.
Nathan Brown bringing the footy back into play. Just holding it up here in the back pocket. Nice kick out wide. Out to Baldy. That's not his nickname, that is his surname. Tigers now with the ball at centre wing. Beautiful left foot kick. Dangerous left foot kick. Mark taken. Well done there by the captain in Brad Ryan. Plays on immediately. They love to have the ball in motion, don't they, Bucksy? They really do. Nyhouse with the contest. That's superb. Got the fist in. Pursuing the footy here close to the boundary line. Did not see it out. Handball on the move now. Bear with the footy. Right boot. Sets it up for his teammate there. Play on was the call. No interference, says the umpire. Baldy gets it away out to Politis. Haven't really called him in the action much at all. Kick up to centre wing. And there'll be a free kick for a hold to the Tigers. Play on is the call. Player dealt with. Ball down to Green. Gets rid of it by hand. Tigers with the advantage here. They run into an open goal. Kennedy will kick it from the goal square. That was wonderful ball movement there by the Tigers.
Just great work. I think it was Wade Dirksen up on the half forward there. Two players. Held his composure, give the hands, and just bumped right at the right timing and got it forwarded to a 3-on-2 and Kennedy come out the front. But just here, like, Pints are just running in numbers. Like, it's hard to stop. They just got to show some composure, Nightcliff, and really hold it up. I just think the ruckman, Nightcliff ruckman, if I was coaching, I'd have a think about throwing like a Wade Dirksen in there just to mix it up to give the Nightcliff ruckman a rest, because McDonald is definitely getting on top, I feel, in the ruck. He's
a fantastic ruckman, isn't he? I think Mac Johnson's done okay so far, the big fella.
Yeah, he's just rucked all day. I'd just like to freshen him up.
Freshen him up.
Yeah, give him a hand.
Well, he's still in there now. Mac Johnson up high he goes. McDonald just takes it out of the contest again. Long kick inside 50, and there he is, dragging in the mark. Big Ned Prendergast. Wasn't happy moments ago when the free kick didn't go his way. But, gee, he takes a one grabber, doesn't he, Bucksy?
Yeah, very good too. It's sort of off to the boundary side, but he stretched his arms out.
The helicopter pass from McDonald. He still took it really cleanly. So the man on the mark about 45 from goal. We've got a really good angle here from our commentary position. Crosses 50. Kick on its way. It started right and stays right.
Just leads really well, Ryan Prendergast. Like, he just finds that space and hits up. Even if the ball's not coming, he'll hit up and create that space.
So 3-4, 22, Pint to 4-1, 25. So Nightcliff's kicking been very good. 7 scoring shots to 5 in favour of Pint. Good punch away there. Ball comes out from Nyhouse. And out of bounds is the call. Over there where the Tigers faithful are gathered.
Yeah. Pints and Nightcliff always have a good crowd. Obviously, last game before Christmas.
Yeah, really important game, this one. No doubt about that. McDonald again lining up against Johnston here. It's going to favour McDonald, the boundary throw-in. Just held his position beautifully, took it away, got the handball away. Shot on goal here. The kick is awkward. And off to the right-hand side.
Been very lucky, Nightcliff. Pints had 3 scoring shots then, opportunities to kick goals.
I think that was Truant again, and he had time and space there too and just did not kick the ball well. Ball to be brought in here by Billy Henderson. Long kick. Change room side of the ground here at Nightcliff Oval. Tackle laid, player brought to the ground. And there'll be a ball up here at half forward for Pint. Almost 10 minutes gone. 2-point ball game. Tigers in the lead. Philo trapped that one beautifully. Politis with a little left foot chip. Up to Dirksen. Couldn't take the footy. Comes back to him. Releases by hand. Soccering it forward was Amos Farrell. Tried to go again there was Dunbar. Johnston had it, lost it. Campion's got it for Pint. Up towards centre wing. No mark taken. Baldy over the footy. Grabs hold of it. Loses it. Taps it to the advantage of Nathan Brown. Flick that up. And it's going to be called a throw, is it? Yes, it will. So a free kick here to Pint. Ball bouncing around between the defensive units. Thumped away there. Well done. Good work by Tardrew again. Chip inboard. That's a great kick to Parfitt. Looks inboard. Mark taken in midfield. Another long left foot kick. This one here. Shea Link. Here's up and under, right to the goal square, comes off hands and bounces through for the minor score. So only their second point for the game, the Tigers, 4-2-26, and they lead Pint 3-5-23, 11 minutes gone in the second quarter.
Once again, Pint's defence are really good, putting pressure. Nightcliff can't get away or get a one-on-one. They've always got 2 to challenge their forwards deep. So great work rate by Pints.
Out they go with the long kick. Connor McDonald over the footy. Handball comes out. Parfitt taken in a tackle there by Overend. Game being played at ground level here at the moment. Real contested footy between both teams and a push in the back given here by the umpire. And he pointed one way and meant the other. So Politis with the free kick. Right half forward. Now called to play on. Needs to get rid of the footy and does under some pressure. Almost a quick reply there from the Tigers. The ball kicked out of bounds and the Tigers are looking for a deliberate and they're going to get it too.
A couple of Tiger boys there weren't really desperate for it.
Just letting that one go out and hoping for the favourable call, and they got it too. So long kick up inside, attacking 50 here. Pint defence with the ones presenting first ball. Chipped out here. Quick kick. Again, the Pint defence come in numbers. Nightcliff forward line trying to put the pressure on. Handball comes out into the clear. Parfitt will take the footy. Kicks back into the corridor. That's a great kick. Great vision. The mark taken in the corridor by Peter Politis. Ever since I said he'd been quiet, Bakshi, he's been right in the game.
Yeah, he's starting to pick up. He's another one around the 50 games mark, slowly getting into it. But just Parfitt then, that's a good side, I always say, when you challenge him for a top final spot. Instead of having a snap at goal, they always look and pass instead of trying to kick the goal from an angle. So really good from Parfitt.
Such great vision.
Class player from Geelong, obviously. Another
absolutely.
Junior local come through the juniors.
Love to see him back at that level, really. Politis now with his kick on goal, and that never looked like missing from Peter Politis. He's turning into a really good player, and that is a very, very reliable kick at goal. Straight through the middle, the Tigers 5-2, 32, Pint 3-5, 23, 13 minutes gone.
And it wasn't real pretty. Nightcliff just pushed it forward, got numbers there, and Pint's also got numbers. Didn't make it easy for him, but got like that class player that he is. I was going to say just before that, they need a lift from Parfitt, Politis, a couple of them guys just to lift up to help the other guys get going, and Parfitt has.
Yeah, featured a few times just in the last moments. Now the ruck contest, Bakshi, they've obviously been listening to you because Shea Link is now giving Mac Johnston a chop out in the middle.
Very good.
He's going to go up against Connor McDonald, who is such a dominant force. Ball tossed high. McDonald winning that one down. Tigers will come out of the middle though. Parfitt by hand. Ball comes to Scott. Couldn't handle on this occasion. Parfitt now at ground level. That's a wonderful throw. Not seen. Scott, long kick. Up inside 50. Oh, the high flyer was there. No mark taken. PINT defensive unit under pressure here. Under pressure. Ball flicking around. Now it comes out wide. Tigers should be the first there. Philo with the pickup. Great handball. Out to Donnan. Couldn't get it. Baldy taken out of the contest. Donnan got it again out to Baldy, and he just takes it out over the boundary line for the boundary throw in. Professional play.
Very good. Just that contest just before that, Adrian Scott, as we say, just to pick up on full pace, which ain't easy to do. Just really playing some good footy.
McDonald setting up against Shea Link here. Just dominating front position. Philo after the footy. Wilson got him. Philo with the little handball. Scott pick up. Step in board. It's got the kick away. Taking the footy there, Jorgensen. Evaded 2 tackles and did magnificently. Handball back into the corridor. A little bit of space. Back to McDonald. Needs to get rid of the footy. Under pressure. Still with a little bit of control. PINT. Up inside 50, Baldy to take the footy. Releases by hand really nicely and gets it back. Kick is good. Yes, it is. Politis. Now they're on the move. Gives it to Scott. Little bit of time and space. They're on the move here. The Tigers up centre wing. Oh, spoiled on that occasion by the captain there in Brad Ryan coming through. He peeled off his opponent from many metres back, Bucksy, to get into that contest and did really well.
Yeah, class player. Once you peel off your opponent, you've got to make sure you make that contest, and he timed it perfect. Just Parfitt there through the middle, 3 contest. Chase, harassing, just that hard effort, then 1%ers.
McDonald again winning that ruck contest just at the back. Found Wilson. Now we get the handball back here. Cameron Wilson. Goes on the left boot. Dangerous kick. Campions there. Spoils from the back. Taking the footy now for PINT. Farrell kicks forward. No one really there. PINT in defence. Little handball backwards under pressure. Tigers arriving. Politis will put on the pressure. And the ball out of bounds, or the free kick paid? Out of bounds on the full is the call. And the free kick to go to the Tigers here, to be taken by Amos Farrell. Little chip. Not great. And the ball out of bounds, off hands.
Had a bit more time then. He should have took his time and tried to hit someone up. Just rushed it a bit. Just need a bit of patience, Nightcliff, at the moment.
32 plays 23, almost 17 gone in this second quarter. One down by Link for the Tigers. Parfitt had it, lost it, got it back again, got the handball away. Under pressure here in the pocket, laying the tackle, Jai Barry. And the umpire says, holding the footy. So the free kick goes to PINT. Jai Barry, one of their very good left footers. Leeds coming from the middle is going to get called to play on now. They will go long. Hargraves didn't go up, stayed down, got the footy. Now the long kick forward. Clear space everywhere here, and the mark dropped. Opportunity here for PINT. And that's a quick shot on goal there from Jet Price. He perhaps could have done better with that. I thought he might have had Jack Truan in the clear, but...
Yeah, he could have probably given it, or run in a bit straighter, I feel. But another opportunity lost by PINT. They really need to kick them goals.
3-6-24, 9 scoring shots to 7, and they trail by 8 points. So Brown to bring the footy back into play. Looking for Shea Link there, but no mark taken close to the boundary line. And again, we'll have a ball in about 40 around from the Tigers, from the PINT goal, I should say.
Yeah, Adam Jorgensen made that contest there, playing on the half back. He's quite small, but he can jump and defend really well.
Ruckman set themselves again. One down beautifully. Here's another opportunity at goal, and that is going straight through the middle. Superb kick at goal there from Jack Brown. And that ruck contest just tapping it into the clear, Bucksy. Beautiful.
Yeah, Connor McDonald, I'd nearly have him up in the best on at the moment. He's just been class there. He's got the confidence to grab it, but even to tap it behind him, it just shows they're working together, the communication around the contest. They know what's happening. So Nightcliff have just got to try and keep doing what they're doing, but be a bit more defensive around the stoppage, especially in the forward half, or their back half, sorry, Nightcliff's back half.
Bucksy, for the games that I've seen this season, I reckon that PINT are the team that get on the move through the ruck contest more than any other team. They've got such a quality midfield, but they move. They don't just stand there.
No, they move and back themselves to win it. Like, they're not defensive. They keep one defence and the rest go. And it's always hard to stop to defend when there's 4 or 5 players screaming through.
Yeah, they do it so well, and that was a perfect example. Here they go again from their midfield. Quick kick up towards half forward. Nice work there from Dunbar. Into the middle. Little chip. Found Lachlan Tardrew, who's been a good performer in this game. Chip forward's good. Maintaining possession. Truella. McDonald, the man on the mark. Truella to go long with that left boot. Contest here at half forward. Politis did really well. Took possession of the footy. Handball forward. Lost out to Brown. Tackle laid, and a high tackle it's going to be. So PINT with the free. Ticking down here towards time on. It's only a 2-point ball game here. Kick inboard dropped by Dunbar. Handball to Truella. Back to Baldy. Baldy to Parfitt. Parfitt just feigns with the left boot. Nice handball. Found Dunbar again, who's really featured just in the last few moments. Scott with the tap on forward. Comes to the big man in Johnston. Long kick up inside 50. And the mark taken. And a free kick paid to Nightcliff. Well, the mark had been defensively taken, but the free kick will go here to none other than Wade Dirksen.
Interesting. He was running back with the flight. I didn't think the PINT's player, Brad, got in his way. He actually marked the ball, but umpire was a lot closer where a fair bit of Wade's. Wade Dirksen, they just need to really lift and sort of hit him a bit more because he's a great mark and a kick of the footy. He can also play other positions. At GWS, he actually played across half back.
So here he comes, the big man. 2 steps, kick on its way. It's not even going to make the distance, is it? It's out of bounds on the full. Wow, Bucksy, that wasn't what we were expecting.
No, disappointing. He'll be disappointed in that, but the one good thing with Wade, he'll just keep working, work himself back into the game.
So from the left back pocket now for PINT. Kick slightly off the side of the boot there. Nightcliff with an opportunity. Parfitt, he's really starting to find some footy now. Socket away after that kick went inside 50. Out towards the boundary, taken by Moody. Kick on goal. There's another mark taken. You're going to say he's going to keep working. There he is. Wade Dirksen on a severe angle, but another mark and another opportunity at goal.
He's a quiet big boy too. He's very mobile. Just before he got drafted, we actually played him in the ruck. He was good to watch.
So he's got an opportunity here, Wade Dirksen. Make up for that last kick. Now he moves. Kick on goal. Through the middle, Wade Dirksen. Well done. He's on the board. And for the Tigers, close to half-time, they get that little bit of a lead. 6-2-38 to PINT 4-6-30, 22 minutes gone.
And you're watching AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL season from Bendigo Bank Oval here at Nightcliff on Larrakia country. And what a great night it's been, Dom.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Very good. Even from the sunset to the footy, it's been superb, and great to see Wade Dirksen hitting the scoreboard.
Yeah, Zach Dirksen's not playing today. He was a bit sore, so he pulled out. So they're probably a tool short. But you look at PINT's side, they've only got one tool in their forward line, and it's still working. But PINT's are definitely not out of it. They've had the scoring shots. Just got to hit it on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they sure have. 10 scoring shots to 8. Johnston in the ruck contest, beaten forward on this occasion by Jai Howard. And a free kick in the middle will go to Truella. One of the Tigers' hard-working midfielders. Long bomb, straight down, up inside 50. Dirksen, hands to it. Recovers beautifully. Handball away to a teammate there in Paris. Can he get away from the tackle? Not quite. PINT's defence has been good. Haven't got clean possession of the footy just yet. Tackles being laid. Now they have got it out, have they just? Little kick out come from Barry. Turnover. Tigers take it through Henderson and kick out wide. Players crashing in here inside 50. Tackle laid and a high tackle, is it? No, not called. So great effort from both teams there.
Yeah, Nightcliff forward line has definitely stepped up the pressure this quarter, not making it easy for PINT to get clean possession.
Ruck contest here. Quick kick out of the contest to the goal square. Adrian Scott shoved to the footy, picks up, steps around, siren sounds.
Would have been great to see him finish that off. Definitely the points are still in the game. Score is Nightcliff 6-2-38, leading Pints 4-6-30. Yeah, it's definitely been a great game. It's definitely in the midfield, and Pints had the opportunities to kick goals there, but they just didn't take their shots when they had the time to. But just it's good at halftime. You can refresh, and as a coaching group, Pints can just settle back and start again. And Nightcliff will also assess it and where they can keep working. But Nightcliff are on top at the moment. I feel their pressure's lifted. Some of their good players, Parfitt, are lifted as well. Helped Brody Folio, Tardrew and all that. So, yeah, it's going to be a cracking second half.
Should be an excellent second half, shouldn't it? As you say, 8 points to the Tigers, but 10 scoring shots to 8 in favour of Pine. So anyone's ball game, Bucksy.
Yeah, anyone's ball game. Especially last week, St Mary's just stuck in it. And any NTFL side, you just don't know until that final siren what could happen. Okay, we'll see you back shortly after the break.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot in this clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring it up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back, up. Bring it back, bring it back.
Top End footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Goal! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top End footy. Nothing comes close.
Welcome back to AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League. About to start the third quarter, the clash between Nightcliff Football Club and PINT Football Club is about to get underway. My name is Chris Bucks and I'm joined by my commentary party, Dom McCormack. The score is Nightcliff 6-2-38 to PINT 4-6-30. What are you thinking, Dom?
Well, it's anyone's game. I reckon at this stage it's been a really high-quality contest, really contested. PINT probably haven't taken the opportunities that they should have. And speaking of that, got some goal kickers for both teams. For the Nightcliff Tigers, all singles: Cruz Polkinghorne, Brett Kennedy, Jack Peris, Shay Link, Peter Politis and Wade Dirksen. And for the PINT Footy Club, Ned Prendergast, Jack Brown, Kyle Waitman and Adam Jorgensen. But you look at those scoring shots, 4-6 to 6-2, 10 scoring shots to 8. PINT are absolutely in this game. If they can tidy up in their forward 50 just a little bit, they can take this away. Nightcliff, on the other hand, I think, have been able to get the ball in pretty quickly. Just need some more opportunities. Yeah, and definitely the score and end, I always say, to the club room. So it'll be interesting if PINT can get a score on the board and keep Nightcliff goalless or their score down. But it's a cracking game, and if it's before the end of the season, and like this looks like finals footy. It does, doesn't it? Two quality teams. I think PINT got to be in front at three-quarter time. Yes, agree. About to get underway here. Ball tossed high. Connor McDonald went early, and a free kick for a Shepherd. He's going to go in the ruck contest. Has to come back to the ruckman, and it does. Handballs on to the co-captain in Brodie Philo. Long kick inside 50. Good contest. Scott's there, just didn't quite get to the footy. Link got the handball away. Parfitt again into space. Goes to Scott. Really disciplined. Went to Kennedy. Kennedy, that's a good kick. And finds Fergus Green. Yet again, impressed with Adrian Scott and the way that he used the footy. We'll come back to that in a moment. Fergus Green, that probably wasn't the greatest kick into the pocket. No, I think... no. It was a mark taken there for PINT. Called to play on. Little chip is good. Goes to Jack Brown, one of the goal kickers in the second quarter. Long kick. That's a good kick out wide. And Scott, again, just gets the fist in there. Wins the footy. Goes to Parfitt. Taken. Handball to Kennedy. Good kick into the corridor. Beautiful. Fergus Green. He has led so well from the goal square all night. Yeah, and they picked him out. There's only a few little gaps through there, but he leads really well and presents real strong. But going back to Adrian Scott, 2 efforts there. Like the ball was on the ground and he's clean, made it so it looks so clean and got Nightcliff back on track. And quick hands to Parfitt, to Kennedy, but twice Kennedy just hitting up that short kick. But once again, Ferguson representing, leading. Here he is now, Fergus Green. Crosses 50. Arcs out to the right. Kicks on goal. Comes back. And that's through. Fergus Green on the board with his first for the evening. More importantly, the Tigers' first blood in this third quarter. Yeah, just a bit scrappy there. PINTs to give a free away. Then you got Tardrew and Brodie just waiting out the back. 2 of the best kicks. Obviously, Tardrew was Collingwood VFL captain for 3 or 4 years. Very class players, so you really got to try and win it out of the middle. You don't want them getting them easy kicks because they're such good kicks deep into the forward 50. But once again, Adrian Scott had a great first half. Started well already. 2 contested footballs, cleaned it up and really got him moving forward. And just calm too. His poise was good. So too Parfitt featuring in that play. Took a heavy tackle too after he released the ball, but very disciplined. No comeback. Going on with the footy. They've got a goal on the board. Johnston up high. Bit of a dead heat with he and McDonald. McDonald went back in and grabbed hold of it, and Johnston grabbed hold of him. So the big men have played beautifully tonight. Connor McDonald in particular. Here he is winning it forward. Truella, handball to Philo. Goes out wide looking for Scott. Bursts through. Handball backwards to Kennedy, who somehow was in space. Kick out wide. Ryan cannot mark it close to the boundary line, and another boundary throw in. Just good then. Adrian Scott too. Just a back over the head handball straight to Kennedy. Just to talk. They've definitely lifted Nightcliff at the moment. Just got to keep that pressure on PINT. Very important. There's a lot of talk from PINT during the warm-up before the start of the third quarter. They wanted to own the third quarter. Well, not so far. Handball coming out here. Wilson. Kick away on that left foot. Out into space. Unable to pick it up was Spiteri, who has not been in the game. Scott through again. Politis, quick by hand, turnover, went to Stevens. Now from centre half forward, long kick from Bates. No mark taken. Hargraves back onto it. Good handball. Truan spoiled. Baldy picks up nicely. Soccer's out wide. There was Donnan. Does that go out of bounds on the full or be called deliberate? Yes, it is. So the free kick to go to Pint.
Interesting, Baldy is playing across half back, usually in the midfield for Nightcliff.
Oh, Pint, they're in all sorts of trouble here at centre wing. They managed to get themselves out of it. Long kick now inside forward 50. Hargraves attacking the footy. Didn't take the mark. Spillage in the pocket. And a tackle laid without the footy, says the umpire, and it will go to Pint.
And that's Noah Spiteri.
So
Very
Spiteri.
good kick of the
First
footy.
Possession, I think, Bakshi.
Yeah, playing on Nathan Brown, class player, veteran, but just knows how to play on that one-on-one footy. Always plays on the best small forward, Brownie, and he's still holding up. His body's holding up.
Been a very good player for a long period of time. Spiteri now, right of centre, close to the boundary here. Beautiful evening at Nightcliff Oval. Kick on its way and off to the left.
Once again, Pints really need to kick them goals just to keep in the game.
They've had opportunities, haven't they, Bucksy? Look at them, 4-7-31 to 7-2. So 13 points the ball game here at 5 minutes in for this third quarter. The all-important third quarter. Tigers now. Through Brody Philo. Took a bounce. Long kick out to centre wing. Comes off hands and that will go straight out of bounds. Boundary throw in here on centre wing.
I think that was a good win for Pints. Nightcliff are doing what they were doing the first quarter. They just had numbers screaming through then. Parfitt, Scott, Tardrew, but yeah, it went out of bounds. Lucky for Pints.
Johnston up against McDonald. Johnston gets a fist on that one. Scott picking up, stepping one way then the other. Magnificent handballs inboard. Ball comes back to Truella. Baldy cruising through the middle. Good kick up inside 50, comes off hands. That was great play, I think, from Paris, who got that one away. In fact, it was Green playing as a small. Now Campion having to do his work in the back pocket. High up and under. And, I thought there was going to be a free kick for a moment. The ball's actually gone out of bounds. So a boundary throw in. Nightcliff well and truly on the attack again, Bucksy.
Yeah, they're winning the ball across the middle of the ground. They're using it very well. So Pints backs are under a bit of pressure here.
Johnston just wrestling McDonald out of the way. Pint bursting through. On that occasion, that was Brown. Turnover, Nyhouse. Makes a quick decision, kicks long out to centre wing, mark taken. Truella it is, handballs onto Scott, who worked really hard to get into good position for him. Mark taken, that's a good mark too there by Jorgensen. Kicked a cracking goal in the second quarter. He set up a teammate here and that will be a free kick to Wilson. Attack came from Truella. Cameron Wilson, such a hard worker. Deep inside his defensive 50 here. Kicks long and out wide. Brown thumps that towards the boundary. Kept the footy in. Charging at it was Paris. Smothered off the boot and this time out of bounds at left half forward for the Tigers.
Nightcliff are just trying to really get that space and move that ball forward, but credit to Pints, they've sort of slowed him down. Finding that space. Pints have just got to try and find someone who's going to break that pack and hit that target across half forward.
Ruck contest, they go to work around that. Quick kick comes out here from Elliot Chalmers. High up and under. Spoil there came on Jai Howard.
Just Nathan Brown then worked up the ground with his player. Just a class player, but I know he likes being down deep in the back line. That's where he works his best.
Again, McDonald winning that one away. Ball comes to Polkinghorne. Gets away from a tackle, kick smothered. Parfitt there, taps it to his own advantage, working close to the boundary line. Now they come away with it. Again, Polkinghorn in the action, taken to the ground. Good tackle. And they'll do it all again with the ball up at half forward.
Polkinghorn's been very good, very consistent
hasn't he?
over the 3 quarters.
Nice little tap came towards Scott again. PINT take it away from the congestion. Up towards centre wing, and again the ball just seen out by Louis McLennan there for the Tigers.
Just Tigers across their half back. I see Nyhouse directing there, just setting the players up. Very class leadership out there. PINTs have just got to get it over the top or hit that target. They're just bombing it forward. PINTs are cutting it off.
Connor McDonald takes that one out of the ruck contest, and he's taken in the tackle. The umpire says, again, I will have it and toss it up. McDonald up against Johnston. Johnston wins this one down, goes to the back of the pack. Quick kick comes out there from the Tigers. Players go to work at ground level. Handball comes out. Another one smothered. Truella with the tackle. High tackle. Is it going to be the call? No, it's not. And look at him, Wilson. He's just so hard at it, in and under all the time.
Yeah, he's been very good for PINTs.
McDonald winning that one down again. Polkinghorn onto the left boot, 30 metres out. Fergus Green, or in fact it was Dirksen, had it, lost it. Just protecting the space there was Kennedy. Got it out the back. Dirksen handball forward, cut off by Ryan. The captain with the tumbling punt. Play on is the call. Good handball to Parfitt, who knew that the ball had to be gotten rid of quickly. Kicks to the hot spot. No mark taken. Dirksen first there. Went to ground. Oh, that's
lucky.
He ducked to evade, got tackled high. Free kick.
Very lucky, Wado. You got an opportunity. PINTs, I thought, done everything right then.
Yep, I agree. That was the wrong call.
But Parfitt just to pop it up, like, because he knew the tool was there to try and get him to fly for it. But
does he have a left foot, Bucksy?
I'd say I wouldn't be backing him.
Goes with the left. Bucksy wasn't going to back him. He's put that one straight through the middle. What a kick. And deservedly so. That's a fantastic kick from the pocket on the left boot. Wade Dirksen, he kicks his second, and Bucksy becomes the first multiple goal scorer for the night, the only one so far this evening.
Yeah, and as I said, he just keeps working, presenting, and obviously got a good player on him, and he got that free because he was contesting the ball. I always say, just keep competing for that ball. It'll turn your way. So very good effort by him, and that just makes it a bit hard now. Makes PINTs have to work extra hard to try and peg him back.
They wanted to own this third quarter. They have not done that. The Tigers 8-2-50. They've kicked the only 2 goals so far in this quarter. PINT 4-7-31. So Bucksy again, 11 scoring shots to 10, and yet the Tigers lead by 19 points. Wilson again with hands on the footy. Tackle straight away. Just works so hard.
Definitely stepped it up since half-time, Nightcliff.
Ball tossed high again. Johnston won that one forward. Wilson in there again and brought to ground.
Just very good. Nightcliff forwards up and about. They're moving, trying to create space for each other. That Brody Folio has gone down there. Yep, he's gone down there.
McDonald with the tap out. Trying to go there to Jack Brown. And play on advantage. A free kick was given. Parfitt kicks into space. That's a super kick. Fergus Green couldn't take the mark. Dirksen gets it on the left boot. Snaps it goal and puts it through. 1 minute he's hardly had a touch. Next minute he's kicked 3. Are they paying it?
Oh, there's a bit of controversy.
Oh, hang on. Hold your horses.
Wado was pretty confident.
He was very confident.
Yep,
they've called it. So Wade Dirksen's kicked his third, his second in 2 minutes. And Nightcliff Bucksy all of a sudden on the charge here. 9 goals, 256 plays, 4-7-31. All of a sudden the scoring shots have evened up, and they are 25 points in front halfway through this third quarter.
I feel the class of Parfitt just really lifted starting in the middle. He's got 3 or 4 forward entries and hit nearly every target or made a contest of it. And as I said, Wade and even Ferguson worked back then, missed the mark, but Wade was hovering around. And that, as I've always said, Wade is a big boy, but he's so mobile when it hits the ground as well.
Yeah, and Fergus Green was there too. Could have had the mark, but Dirksen's work was excellent. In the middle, Link tried to move it forward. Connor McDonald gets hold of the footy and pumps it up inside 50. Tiger defence, though, goes to work. Little chip out towards Adrian Scott. Couldn't take possession close to the boundary, and Pint managed to work it over for another boundary throw in here at Nightcliff Oval.
Yeah, Pints have really got to work here. They really need to stop these goals coming to Nightcliff. Try and peg back 2 goals.
Boundary throw-in's a good one. Ruckman is set. McDonald wins it down the move. Parfitt just took that one cleanly. Pumps it inside 50. Ball comes to the back. Dirksen taken in the tackle. And that will be a free kick. Tried to do a bit too much there, and bringing him to ground was Jacob Maloney. Had his colours lowered in the last 5, but that was a good tackle. Runs on to try and receive the kick from his teammate, and that was beautifully read by Parfitt. Telegraphed it too easy. And that kick from Parfitt, he'd like to have that one over again. Hangs his head. Jorgensen. Long kick out wide, comes to the big man in Prendergast. Prendergast to centre half back. Finds a teammate. Long kick on the left boot. Baldy overruns that one. Opportunity here for Pint. They've got numbers around the footy. Jet Price just bombed away. No mark taken by the Tiger defence. No handball given. Kicking on goal. Over end. Thumped away by Baldy. Out towards the boundary line. Now the Tigers' defence goes to work. And seeing it out over the boundary line very professionally for the boundary throw-in. In trouble for a moment there, Bucksy, and then getting themselves out of it.
Interesting. Pints wouldn't have done that in the first half. They would have had composure, shared the ball and hit that target, but that's the pressure in Nightcliff. They're putting on Pints. Now they're panicking a bit and desperate to get a goal.
Connor McDonald takes the footy out. Handballs to Jack Truan. Tried to get it underneath Nathan Brown. He got a touch on it close to the goal line. Still wrestling away for it. Ball still in play, close to the behind post. And the umpire calls for it, and they will ball it up. Or has the goal umpire, what's the goal umpire saying here? It's out of bounds? It's been called out of bounds here, so a boundary throw-in.
Just classed by veteran Nathan Brown. They're just new to go to the goal line.
Pine need to get on the move well and truly. Create some space and movement here. Connor McDonald takes the footy. It came back to him in the contest, brought to ground, and the umpire says that he will have it again. Look at the numbers around this contest.
Every player's half pass. There's not one player in the Nightcliff forward line.
Connor McDonald winning that one forward. Parfitt had it, got a quick kick away. Polkinghorn had it, lost it. Charging through Prendergast, handballing. Tiger taken out of it there, no whistle. Pint trying to pump it back inside, mark taken. Tardrew, I think it is. Yes, it is, the number 29. Oh, their defensive work in the last 5 minutes, Nightcliff's been superb. Kick out here looking for the target of Fergus Green. Out-pointed on this occasion. No mark taken. Working close to the boundary line. A handball comes back in, taken by Ethan Smith. Wobbly kick. And a free kick's to be paid here.
Shepherd off the ball, I think.
Yep, will go to Pint. So an opportunity here for Sam Bates with ball in hand. Handball's on straight away. It's a terrible handball. Went behind Prendergast, recovered, went on the right boot, and the mark taken there by Parfitt. He is everywhere in the last 5. Kicks across goal, goes to Adrian Scott. In the opposite pocket. Just steadies. Poor kick, turnover. That one goes to Jaden Bear. Been his opposite number for most of the first half at least. Drilling ball from him, finds a teammate close to the boundary line in Truan. They'd like to see more out of Truan. He's such a creative player. Normally a goal kicker. They certainly need one from him here.
Definitely need a goal, especially why Nightcliff have put this pressure on him just to get one.
3 goals to 0, Bucksy, in this quarter.
Yes, definitely need one just to break the back Nightcliff's run on.
So Jack Truan, 17.5 minutes gone in this third quarter. Kick on its way. He'll have the distance. Does he have the accuracy? Oh, yes, he does. That is a superb kick from Jack Truhan. Jock over and straight over to him with the high fives. A goal on the board. So PINT, they move finally to 5-7-37, trailing Nightcliff 9-2-56, 18 gone in the third quarter.
They just got to weather the storm. PINT's try and get another one on the scoreboard. But just a credit to Parfitt, how he's playing. He's like inside 50s, kicking it into inside 50s. Then back in the last few minutes, he's in defending deep in the back line. Switched it to Adrian Scott. Just that work rate and that extra fitness that he has to be able to work the whole ground. He's amazing, and he's always one of them guys. When he was in the AFL list, he'd come back, and him and Nyhouse, their running would be just amazing while we're training just on the outside. Just that next level of fitness.
Well, he's certainly leading by example in that regard here. Finds himself back in the middle for this ruck contest. Connor McDonald again winning that one down. Philo quickly onto it, can't handle the footy. Went back in to get it, taken by Paris. Loses it by hand. Quick kick came out from Bear. Now Waitman. Waitman got it away to a teammate in Brown. Snap from 40. That's a great kick. Another goal on the board for Brown. He kicks his second, and PINT showing a little bit in the last few minutes.
And this is perfect for PINT. They're up and about. They got a sniff back. So it just shows that two good sides. You just can't take your mind off the game for 3 or 4 minutes, because sides will just do that. Good sides will keep going, attacking, still try and create something, and it's really got PINT's fired up at the moment.
Kyle Waitman, a good ball user, Bucksy, and just got it to another one then in Jack Brown. We've seen him kick a couple of good goals now in this game.
Yeah, Kyle Waitman from Coburg in the VFL, played some class footy.
They're not going away, PINT. Didn't expect them to. Flying high there was Johnston in the ruck contest. Midfield goes to work here. They lose, or Philo just couldn't quite get a touch on it. Parfitt did, socket it forward, cut off by the PINT defence. Kick out to centre wing. On the pursuit is Paris. Can't quite get a hold of the footy. Over end does. His play is good. Got a handball to Stevens. He's immediately under pressure. And the ball's seen out of bounds at centre wing.
Just guys like Paris, I feel, got to lift a bit, and Adrian Scott keep their consistency, because the pace could break PINTs open. Just for the last part of the game, really got to keep working.
Brody Philo hasn't really had a lot of the footy tonight. Johnston getting into good position, belting that one forward. PINT, however, take the footy. Wilson, long kick down to centre half forward. Spiteri tried to knock it on. Good handball forward, but turnover straight away. Kick out wide here will come to Brown. In fact, it's going to go to Scott. Picks up again cleanly. Close to the boundary. Campion in pursuit. Kicks a beauty. Goes to Johnston, the big man. Takes the mark nicely on centre wing. Oh, kick is a high up and under. I might be able to take the mark here. It's out of bounds on the full, and gee, Bucksy, Tigers on the move. They're not what they needed.
No, you had to hit that one across half forward there. They hit it on the turnover zone. Could cost them.
Jorgensen here's had a good night for PINT. Call to play on. Long kick. Down centre wing. Looking out there for the big man for PINT, and just couldn't quite get hands to footy. Adrian Scott, high up and under. Jorgensen! That's a super mark. Up on the back of Polkinghorne. Wonderful mark by Jorgensen. Says that's just steady. Kicks it long, finds a target in McDonald. Long kick. Down into attacking 50, and good use of the body. And will that be a turnover? It will be. That's a 50-metre penalty.
No need for that. They'd be disappointed. Brownie will be disappointed himself.
And the mark taken by Spiteri, who, Bucksy, we commented before, hasn't seen a lot of the footy. All of a sudden, a few spectacular moments. He's in the goal square, and 3 goals. He pops that one through straight away. So all of a sudden, PINT have kicked 3 in a row and absolutely back in this contest.
Yeah, and that's what they had to do, but they weathered the storm. Like Nightcliff come firing out, kicked 3 goals, and as a coach, there's another free kick.
There is another kick here.
Ooh.
There is another kick. Spiteri's kicked the goal. There's been some remonstration. The ball is going to him again. He has got another kick on goal. Wow, what a turn up for the books this is. Pint were right out of this quarter at the 17-minute mark. They have now kicked 4 goals in a row, and Spiteri goes up and lets Riley Baldy know all about it.
Very disappointed, Crossman, to give away 2 goals like that. You'd be, furious as a coach. But Pint's credit to them, they kept working, and a bit like Noah Spiteri, he's a good player, kept working, and the opportunities didn't come. Now he's got 3 on the board, and he's just worked himself back into the form. And that confidence hard to stop when they get up and about. So Nightcliff have really got to try and win this goal, and there wouldn't be much more time left. Try and not let a goal go in red time.
You're exactly right. 4 goals in a row to Pint. 2 goals back-to-back there to Noah Spiteri with a free kick after he kicked his first. McDonald, beaten for it on this occasion by Johnston, kicks it out of the ruck contest. No mark taken at centre-half forward. And almost a recovery mark. Wilson takes it for Pint. Out to centre wing. Johnston's there again. Handball's on to Baldy. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Taps it forward. And a free kick paid for a high tackle is going to come back to Riley Baldy here. So just a steadying moment here for the Tigers. 24 minutes down, they trail by 7. Baldy plays on. That's poor effort on the mark there from Pint. Long kick inside 50, the mark taken. Not called.
Yeah, I think the Pints play had a hold of it in front. So probably a good call for the umpire.
Touch from the umpire. Good call from Bakshi. Connor McDonald had it. Numbers around this footy contest is good. Tackle laid, and the umpire says, I will have it. It's hot in here.
Yeah, it's pressure footy. It's turned into a great game.
7-point ball game. Johnston wins that one down again. He's done well the last couple of ruck contests. Quick kick out from Pint up towards half forward for the Tigers. They're on the pursuit. Tackle laid just to hold the footy up at centre wing. Good play.
I just feel Parfitt's off the ground, and that's definitely the tempo stopped in the midfield for Nightcliff without him.
McDonald up high and ruck, dead heat between he and Johnston. Johnston got hands to the footy, tried to get it out. Scrappy play here. Truella after the footy on the siren to sound here for 3/4 time.
You're watching AFL NT coverage into the end of the 3rd quarter here at Bendigo Nightcliff Oval. The scores are Nightcliff 9-2 56 to Pint 7-7 49. It was a great quarter. Nightcliff jumped out to the start. I think they got to 19 points lead, and then Pints come back, kept working and stopped the storm, and only a few points down, but worked very hard here at Bendigo Oval, and we'll be back after the break.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. King for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot in the stream. This is my city, yeah, this is my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring him up.
top-end footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Goal! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top-end footy. Nothing comes close.
Welcome back to AFL NT coverage of TIO NTFL Men's Premier League here at Bendigo Bank Oval, Nightcliff on Larrakia country. My name is Chris Bucks and I'm joined here with a commentary partner, Dom McCormack, and what a game it has been. Turn of the tables that quarter, one of the best quarters I've ever seen. Few discipline acts. If I was Nightcliff coach, I want to sharpen up, but Pints just kept in it, never put the heads down, kept cracking in, and it's going to be a great last quarter, Dom.
Yeah, been fantastic, hasn't it? Well said, Bucksy. That's exactly right. Both teams really cracking in. Some multiple goal scorers for the first time. Wade Dirksen with 3 for Nightcliff, Jack Brown and Noah Spiteri, 2 apiece for Pint. 4 goals in a row to Pint to finish that quarter after 3 in a row to the Tigers. Here we go. Johnston up high, wins that one down. Tardru with the quick kick out. No mark taken at half forward. Players diving in hard at it here. And there'll be a ball up at half forward for the Tigers. Kicking with the breeze, Bucksy, in this last quarter.
Yeah, always a scoring end, I say, here at Nightcliff.
Connor McDonald winning that one down for Pint. Wilson just tapping it forward. Parfitt, good hands. Tardru, torpedo. I'd hate to be sitting under that as a forward. Fergus Green almost managed to drag that in. In fact, it was Dirksen. Gets back onto it. Handballs to his teammate in Link. Mark taken by Ryan. No, it's not. And the umpire says, I will have it. Well held up straight away there was Ryan.
I'm looking to see if Parfitt's the difference in the middle for Nightcliff.
Ball tapped down. Players on the move around the footy. And a mark taken there by Jack Paris, using his pace there to get to that footy. Little chip in, Borgie. Johnston, he's been good. Connor McDonald's been really good, but Johnston really working his way into this. As I say that, and Jack Truan smothers that footy accidentally. Truella wrapped up in a great tackle. Ball held up again here at half forward, but
not sure where that might have winded him.
Oh, I think it certainly has. McDonald up high. Gets it down to Wilson. Does he get a handball away? He does. Johnston takes the footy. Hacks the ball away. Dangerous kick. Players trying to grab hold of this footy. It's the Pint defensive unit that goes to work. Philo stands underneath it and takes the mark. So the Tigers with an early opportunity here. They hold a 1-point lead.
Once again, Brody's been quiet, but he's the sort of guy who will step up and kick 1 or 2 goals in a couple of minutes.
Such a talented player, Brodie Philo. Co-captain here, of course, with Ryan Nyhouse.
And he'll love the crowd if he kicks it.
Kick on its way, trying to ride it home on the breeze, and that he does. Signals to that crowd straight away, does Brodie Philo. That's a superb kick from the co-captain, and he extends that lead by that 1 goal from 1 point to 7 points. We've only gone 2 minutes. Nightcliff on the board.
Just very good start there by Nightcliff. Once again, they start their quarters well. They just got to keep it going, that momentum. Keep it going and not let Pints get in. But credit to Pints, they're in the game. They'll keep working hard. They're not going to give up that easy. And it's a bit like last week. That game was all into the last few minutes, St Mary's Nightcliff, and I feel we're going to have a challenge like that again. Also a shout out to Xavier Marling down in Wodonga, watching Noah Sapatiri.
Wow, great to hear that people are watching this from all corners of the country. Johnston again winning an important ruck contest down, taken away by Stevens for Pint. Shoved away there by Riley Baldy. Great defensive effort. Jack Peris on the chase. Baldy, he's been good, hasn't he, Bucky?
Yeah, he has been across half-back. He usually plays in the midfield, but yeah, he's definitely stood up across half-back and created some run for Nightcliff.
Johnston and McDonald are going to go to work again. Both big men, good for their respective teams. McDonald hitting hold of that, handballing sideways. Parfitt on the up, beautiful handball up to Dunbar. Nice kick on the lead. Link now, kicking long. No mark taken. Ball comes to ground. Truella later tackle. And the umpire says it'll come to me. Everybody appealing for free kicks left, right and centre there, Buxy, from both teams. So the umpire doing the right thing, saying, I'll have it and I'll ball it up. And that he does, tosses it up high. In comes Link again. And he's brought to ground and they'll do it all over again.
Really just got to win the ball out of here, Pints. Find a target.
McDonald's tapping that one down. Chain of handballs comes out. Are they going to play advantage? They are. Pint up to centre wing. On the charge, Prendergast takes the footy. Handball under pressure, cut off by Nyhouse. Under pressure, so good. Little kick sideways has gone to Henderson. Out to the hard-working Parfitt. Hasn't he had a big second half? Long kick, turnover. Pint take the grab. The captain there in Ryan. He's been good too.
Very good on playing on Ferguson or Dirksen. 2 good tools.
Long kick. Pack crashed. Ball tapped forward, taken by Baldy. Works his way through traffic really nicely. Ball picked up on centre wing, taken there by Overend. Goes to McDonald, out on the left boot is good. Parfitt there. So to the big man again in Prendergast. Handball missed the target. Truella cleans up. Baldy has to slap backwards. And here's the man of the moment, Parfitt. Tackled, caught, gone. Caught with the ball. The Pint faithful on the boundary. They love that.
And that was Cam Wilson, I think.
Oh, there he is, the hard-working Cameron Wilson. Well picked out, Buxy. The vice-captain for the team, the number 22. He just does not stop.
Just a hard-working bull. Old-fashioned sentiment.
Yep, indeed he is, isn't he? Long kick, dangerous kick, up inside 50. Wow, that's a good mark taken back there. Tiger defence have worked really well tonight. Ball in the hands now of Nathan Brown. Chips backwards and goes to Philo. Goes right across to Kennedy. That mark before had been taken by Donnan. That was a superb defensive grab. Again, coming across goal and goes to Nathan Brown. Tardrew now in the clear. Takes the mark. Little chip forward. Finds a teammate. Good patient build-up here by the Tigers. Just holding onto the footy through Dunbar. Long kick out to centre wing. Goes to the big man in Johnston. Spoil comes. Out of bounds. Opportunity again for Pint to reset.
Good McDonald to make that contest there, but I feel Pints have got to tighten the rope on their opponent a bit, just giving Nightcliff a bit much space to work that ball around. Just roll up. But a credit to it, though, Pints players, they are pushing back to help the Pints defence.
Ruckman have both had a big night. Connor McDonald gets himself in a good position. Johnston wins the tap down. Ball comes to Philo. Now a sweeping handball. Paris in space and with pace now, cruising up towards half forward. He's had 2 bounces. That's a poor kick-off on the right boot. Tidy up here from the Pint defence. Call with the footy. Just no talk. Pouncing there was Paris. He stayed in the contest and laid the tackle, and now has an opportunity to have a shot on goal.
And that's a great, like, he done that hard run and trying to break that line and then missed kick, but his second and third effort there, and now he's having a shot at goal. Really needs to kick this. The Pints, their pressure's still there. They're still working hard.
So Jack Paris hasn't troubled the scoreboard since he kicked a goal in the first quarter. Can he kick a second? Kick on its way, and it's faded to the left. Yes, and has registered a behind. So 10-3, 63. They've been so accurate tonight, the Tigers. 8-7-55. 8-point ball game here at Nightcliff Oval. We've gone 8 minutes. Great long kick out finds Prendergast, centre wing. One kick and they're already up on centre wing. Went to go with the torp. Bakshi, this time you can take this one, I think.
Yeah, 2 kicks nearly come to us.
Wow.
Disappointing that.
That is disappointing.
Possession.
So ball in hand now here, Amos Farrell. Straight back from where it came. Big men fly close to the boundary here. Taking hold of it was poking on, but the umpire says it is to be thrown in after crossing the boundary.
It's very smart. I think that was Brad Ryan just fisted it out then. Been very good today. Had some hard matchups. Pressure's been on both back lines.
Free kick paid for a high tackle here. It's going to go to Connor McDonald. It's been very good. Long kick down the line. The Flyers are there. Ball hits the ground. Parfitt picked that up nicely. Got it out to Dunbar. His handball slapped forward. A little bit of time and space here for Truan. Sizes up the goal. Again, a missed kick. Mark taken. Already gone through is the call. Has it gone through?
The goal umpire was right there. You'd think he'd know.
Well, there's only one person who's going to know.
Yeah.
And that's him.
Oh, he's playing costly.
Wow, Jack Truan again, time and space, Bakshi, and a missed kick. So a point on the board there for Pint. Ryan Nyhouse now with the kick-in duties. Good long kick in. No mark. At the back, Wilson, challenged by Tardrew. Parfitt there too, brings it out, gets it to Baldy. Handballs forward, that's a good handball. Finds Moody. Little chip forward, looking for and finding Dirksen on the lead. She's had a little bit of space, a few metres. Kicks forward again, looking for Kennedy. Oh, well cut off there. That's superb work. I think it might have been Kyle Waitman. In fact, no, that was Brown. Jack Brown working back in defence, got the fist in. Otherwise, Kennedy was away.
Yeah, great handball from the contest across the centre line here, just to handball that forward of Moods, just to create that space. And Pints, their defence has definitely been held up.
McDonald gets the tap out down again. Wilson's around the footy. Spillage comes to McDonald. Does he muscle his way out? He gets the ball out somehow. Charging onto the footy again, Moody. Got a handball away. In the clear, Politis. Long kick. Inside 50. Almost a mark taken. Socket on goal. And that's a goal.
That's Wade Dirksen.
Wow. Something out of absolutely nothing there.
Just Peter Politis just to bomb it up and let your tools do the work. But you probably expect your small forwards to kick them goals, but credit to Wade. As I said, he's so mobile when the ball hits the ground. Just makes a difference. Parfitt's still in the middle. I'll be interested to see what happens if he has to rest or whether he'll push out the quarter. But Pint's defence have been under pressure for the last 3 or 4 minutes. So they just got to hold up and desperate for the next couple of goals. Pint's have got to win it out of the middle.
2-0, the same as the third quarter so far. Nightcliff 3 goals to 0. Then Pint kicked the next 4 against the wind. Or I should say with the breeze. Now they've had 2 goals to 0 against them. As you say, Bakshi, they need the next. And a shepherd is going to be the call. This will go to the Tigers. Shea Link takes the footy, called to play on. Kicks out wide, looking for Politis. Was shoved off the footy, and he's going to get a free too. Rightly so. Play on advantage is the call. Long kick on goal. Has missed. Polkinghorn it was. He's got a beautiful left foot kick on him.
Yeah, it's hard with the ruckman when the smaller ruckman comes in from McDonald. I think he's give a couple of frees away. It's always hard if they're a bit shorter.
Jorgensen now straight down the middle. That's a superb kick. His target there was McDonald. It's come off hands. Ball bobbling around. Tigers had it. Lost it. That's a good tackle. Yes. And dropping the ball is the call. Tackle stuck there by Amos Farrell.
He was definitely out the Pints player if he didn't make that tackle.
Little chip forward is good. And Shea Link just making himself available here. Kicks. Cut off. Campion has it. Little bit of time and space. Kick into the middle. No one really attacking the footy. Ball now comes to Henderson. Loses the footy. Charging in is McLennan. And taking out the legs is the call. So again, free kick will come back here to Pint. So a real opportunity here for Price. They need to use the ball well. Not going to get too many opportunities this close to goal. Long kick into the pocket. 2 onto 1. No mark taken. Tiger defence goes to work. Long kick up towards centre wing. Pint with possession again. At ground level, high tackle laid. Again, Pint with a free kick.
Still good pressure from both sides. They're cracking in. Very contested football.
Bradley Gedgie with the ball. Needs to find the target. The high flyers are there. Ball comes to ground. And again, I think that's Wilson again at the bottom of that pack. Brought down with the tackle.
Just in and under, gives his all.
Look at him.
It's workhorse. I don't think he rotates off the bench too much.
What a player. McDonald wins that one down. Can't handle cleanly. Tackled beautifully was McLennan, brought to the ground.
Oh, no, the other umpire. I didn't know what umpire was going to call that.
So again, another ball up inside, attacking 50 for Pint. One down to Connor McDonald, snaps on goal. They need to shepherd that one through.
Got it.
And he has kicked it. That's the goal that they needed.
That gets them back in the game, but Cam Wilson's been great, just keeping it in that forward around that stoppage. They haven't been able to clear it, Nightcliff. And Cam McDonald, he's just so good, like so strong there. He's taken a lot out of the ruck like that, and to snap that, that really hurts a ruckman or a midfield kicking goals at that contest. So Nightcliff will be a bit nervous. They'll want to settle the game and get back into it, you know, win this centre clearance and get it forward. But Pints get another one, the nerves will start again.
You're not wrong. 15 and a half gone in this third quarter. 70 plays 62. We're back to that 8-point ball game. And quarter time, it was 5 points Nightcliff. Half time, it was 8 points Nightcliff. 3/4 time, 1 point Nightcliff.
Now we're back to 8 points.
16-minute mark of the last, 8 points Nightcliff. Johnston won that one down. Pint by hand. Ball kicked into the middle, into some space. Low bullet, looking for Spiteri. Oh, dropped it just at the last moment. Brown got the handball backwards. Kick comes out. Parfitt had it, lost it. It's over the boundary line.
Great mark, nearly. No, he had to stretch out and nearly held it up.
There is no way that that was out of bounds on the full. That has to be a boundary throw-in. There is no way that was out of bounds on the full. Boundary umpire and...
Big call. We can't really help him, Dom.
No, we can't. Yeah. Yep, definitely a boundary throw in here, and I think that's the decision that's been made, which is the correct call. I'd hate to have seen that go the other way. That would have been very wrong. Good communication there has been between all umpires here tonight. Ball comes down, taken away by Stevens, high up and under, wrestle inside 50. Good defensive work by the Tigers. Nyhouse had it, lost it, brought to ground. Handball comes out, taken there by McLennan, taken in the tackle, lost the footy. Ball still bobbling around. Politis held on to without the footy.
I feel lucky. There was very few pressure acts in that contest.
I don't know why that was the one that was called, Buxy. Tigers, they need to steady here. Going the long option with the breeze. That's the right call. This ball will be close to the boundary. Jack Brown just seeing that over for a boundary throw-in.
Still got time left, Pints. Just really got to work. They're keeping it in their forward half of the ground. Just really need to create a goal.
17.5 down here. I feel, Buxy, that they've got to be the next to score a goal at least.
Yes,
they have to kick the next goal.
Yep.
McDonald out of the ruck contest. Got the handball going forward. Was brilliant. Off to Waitman. Kick up inside 50. Slapped away beautifully there. Kick in by Truan. Kept the ball in. Spateri's there. Sockers it. Through for the minor score. Geez, Billy Henderson did so well to knock that towards the boundary. But Spateri almost.
Yeah, he looks dangerous.
Dangerous here again. Truan comes in. The spoil. Hard work happening here. Ball at ground level. It's going to be held up.
Could have been a free there, bit high I thought, but that's footy. Umpires letting it play. Great pressure acts there, like by Nightcliff and then Pints, just that putting pressure on Nightcliff, can't clear the ball.
Gee, the person hit high, I thought there was Kyle Waitman, slow to get up. Johnston got a little fingernail on it in the ruck contest. Pint trying to push the ball out. Free kick, I should say the free kick, the kick in space came there from Jai Barry. Didn't they work that through the contest beautifully?
Yeah, once again, just their opportunities. Pints kicked 10 points to Nightcliff 4. They could have this game, but now it's goal in it.
9-10 to 11-4.
Still anyone's game. Who's going to stand up?
The left foot snap from Barry was just curled around too far. Philo runs his full measure and kicks long on the breeze. Pint with ball in hand, close to the boundary, and the ball goes over.
Just really got to work. Pints around the car. Pints back line are just communicating, pairing off. You got numbers behind the ball. Just got to get a clearance here, Pints.
Set up well defensively they are. Connor McDonald just almost let that one go. Tackle laid to hold the footy up. And they'll do it again by way of a ball up here at left half forward for Pint.
Very good. I like Nightcliff. It kept Parford on.
Ball tossed high. Hits the ground. A free kick going to be paid here, and it will go to Pint.
Pints.
So McDonald in that ruck contest, he's been so dangerous all night. Can he find an option? It's going to go long. Forward's fallen over. No mark taken. Prendergast at the back. Working hard. Tackle laid. Free kick paid.
I don't know what interesting, but costly.
Prendergast with the free.
Been very good inclusion up forward, Prendergast.
Gee, Buxy, the play was so congested there. I don't even know what that free kick was for, I have to say.
Yeah, it's been hard, but we're obviously a little bit away from it.
Yeah,
but I
definitely
feel we got a good vision. But Pints, what a game it's been.
This to bring the margin back. In fact, to level the scores, I should say. 64 plays 70. Prendergast with the kick. And he's put it through. Kicks the goal, scores all tied up here. 20.5 minutes gone in the last quarter. 10-10-70 for Pint. Nightcliff 11-4-70.
You're watching AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL season from Bendigo Bank Oval here at Nightcliff on Larrakia country. What a game it has been, like the last half, third quarter, game of two halves, and this quarter exactly the same. Game of two halves, the midfield, and they're still cracking in. There's still a little bit of time left. Who's going to win, Pints or Nightcliff? It's anyone who can get out of the middle and just a score, really. That's how close I feel. There's not much time left, Dom.
No, spot on, spot on. We said that PINT had to score next, as in score the next goal. They've done exactly that. Tied the scores up here. Johnston been strong in that ruck contest. Truella gets it out from the middle. Up towards the forward 50 for PINT. No mark taken, or for Nightcliff, I should say. Out to Parfitt. Can he find a target? He sure can. Nice little kick. Finds Dirksen on the lead. Made space beautifully, the big man.
Yeah, very good ball use. I think it was Parfitt that hit him up. Just that class, and that's the sort of players that are going to stand up. Not going to say anything. I'm not going to put the moves on young Wade Dirksen.
Well, this is a hard kick here. Right forward pocket, close to the boundary. Score's all tied up. There won't be too much time. It's 2 goals apiece here. Wade Dirksen. He's kicked 4 already. Oh, minor score. 1 behind on the board for the Tigers, and they take the lead by that margin.
And PINTs are onto it. They know they've got to move fast.
Straight up the corridor. Good long kick. Pack crashes. Here come PINT. Look at the wave. Here it comes. Almost stolen there by the Tigers. Now it is. Adrian Scott takes the footy. Kicks high up and under. And standing underneath it is the captain. Kicks long. Straight up centre wing. Contest. At the back of the pack, Tigers. Handball stolen. Kick in from Waitman, nice over kick. The back. Oh, no. Truant. Spiteri falls for him.
Kick him.
Snap on the left bird. It's a goal. Oh, no, it's not. I thought that was through.
Back to a draw.
It clearly curled after it had already passed through. Minor score. Tied up here. 71 apiece. 23 minutes gone here in the last. Nathan Brown bringing the footy in high up and under. Siren sounds. It is a draw here, Bucksy, at Nightcliff Oval.
What a game.
Stunned silence.
Yeah. And the game before Christmas, and such an important game for both teams. Like, I feel Nightcliff really needed the 4 points. But just a great cracking game, and it's exciting to see what's going to come during the finals. Like, yeah, the score, Nightcliff 11-5, 71 to PINT's 10, 11.71. And PINT's had the opportunity, Dom. They had a chance to kick goals, and, yeah, bit disappointing end.
Wow, what a game. What a game from both teams. Both teams, Bucksy, cracked in all night. Absolutely superb. Right on the siren there, Spiteri. I seriously thought that he'd kicked it. The goal umpire, of course, in best position. A minor score on the board. Scores tied up. What a cracking game. But PINT, I feel, will actually leave this game thinking we should have won that, because they've had so many more scoring opportunities. 21 scoring shots to 16.
Yeah, definitely. They did have the scoring shots, even in the first half. They had it in their forward line. And at any footy, you got to get it through the big sticks and get the score on early. And just great players. Like, I thought Parfitt was great tonight. Kept them in the game. And Wilson, Jorgensen took a hanger in front of us. Wade Dirksen ended up with 4, like, didn't do much the first half, kept working, got himself in the game. And just want to thank you for watching AFL NT's coverage, round 13, and look forward to the Christmas break. Just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and please be safe and look out for each other over the break. But what an exciting next round of footy in the new year. Let's hopefully you come and listen to us. But Merry Christmas and have a good break. And see you back after the new year. Thank you.